It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick it away and get this game going. Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Nebraska's offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Makes the grab. It's Mills. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss play to the running back going left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked.
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, when the snow's coming down like this, the ball carrier has got to do a better job of holding on to that football. His instincts as a runner try to get those big yards. But as you see, if you don't take care of the ball, chances are it's going to slip out of your hands for a turnover.
Takes the handoff. It's Davison. And the visitors stuffed for no gain. An inspired crowd here tonight. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and had set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Raiola. That's caught. It's 4. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Huskers will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Nebraska, 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He finds some space. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Here's a jet sweep. He shrinks the tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, Chris, you're talking about an alert defense. Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Ducks will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground. And you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 37 on to kick it away.
Hits this one off the side of his foot. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That run moves the ball across the 35. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Hello, boy.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the right here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
To the air, it's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Cornhuskers will send their punt team onto the field. And it's fielded at the 40. Can they catch him? Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tailback takes the handoff again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. And the Huskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And we'll set up with PAT.
As a defensive coordinator, you gotta be being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Bucs offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Davison. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. He's got his man in the open field. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the
touchdown. Ducks. A great catch and run for 6.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. The Ducks are in the red zone now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Catch made over the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here, and he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Caught over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Powering through a tackle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Using his legs. It's Ford. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Powering through.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. He has first down yardage at the 46. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And at first down, they go right back to him. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first two quarters of play here. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Davison. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
35, Nebraska, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So back to their own 9-yard line, it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good.
That makes the score, Oregon, 35.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Davison. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The sure hands. It's Moore. Makes the defender miss. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The shotgun run call. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Automatic on the PAT.
Nebraska 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Bradley. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball to 31. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. And the Huskers look to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The clock near the sticks. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
42, Nebraska, 14.
The Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Extending the play now. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Dropping back, it's Nolan. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Lawrence. Tackle made after a big gain. The Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Ives. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. And that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Nolan. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers, and gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. With the catch, it's Clark. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The tight end's got it on the quarterback. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still no answer for the passing game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. First and 10 play coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Working clock with the ground game. He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. First down at 10. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The Ducks will have first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And now
What'd you say, Grandma?
That calls timeout here, trying to get organized.
You didn't get it? I thought you were sitting by the door.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Picks up 6. And that's good enough for a first down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here's a first and 10 play. Trying to find room. It's Davison. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 28.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play from pride. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To throw, it's Nolan. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wants some time, now lets it go. Finds his man. It's Bradley. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked